October 23rd, 1989, a day that began like any other in the small town of Pasadena, Texas. The sun was shining, birds were singing, folks were heading to work. But in a heartbeat, everything changed. The ground shook. A fiery inferno erupted from the Phillips Petroleum plant. The explosion was deafening. It sent shockwaves through the town and deep into the hearts of its people. 23 souls were lost that day. Over 100 more were injured. The tragedy at Phillips 66 wasn't just an industrial accident, it was a wake-up call. It showed everyone the importance of safety, not just at work, but everywhere. The blast left a scar on Pasadena, both physically and emotionally. The immediate aftermath was chaos. First responders rushed to the scene, battling flames and searching for survivors. Families clung to hope, desperately awaiting news of their loved ones. The explosion shook the community to its core. It forced people to confront the fragility of life and the importance of protecting it. This event was a turning point for Pasadena. It ignited a passion for safety that would forever change the town's identity. The people of Pasadena faced the unimaginable with courage and resilience. They came together to support one another, offering comfort and aid to those who had lost so much. In the face of tragedy, the community found strength in unity. The explosion at Phillips 66 was a stark reminder that safety is not a guarantee. It's a continuous effort, a shared responsibility. And the people of Pasadena were determined to learn from this painful lesson. The days and weeks that followed the explosion were a blur of activity. The town of Pasadena rallied around the families who had lost loved ones and those whose lives were forever altered. It wasn't just about providing immediate aid and comfort. It was about rebuilding lives. The landscape of Pasadena, but it also revealed the indomitable spirit of its people. They emerged from the ashes, not just as survivors, but as a community bound together by resilience, empathy, and an unwavering commitment to creating a safer future for all. The tragedy at Phillips 66 served as a harsh reminder that safety education couldn't be confined to the workplace. It needed to be woven into the very fabric of the community, starting with the youngest generation. Schools in Pasadena decided to make safety education a top priority. They knew that kids needed to learn about safety from a young age. They integrated safety lessons into everyday subjects, making it relevant and engaging for students of all ages. It wasn't just about memorizing safety procedures, it was about understanding the why behind the rules and developing a genuine culture of safety. Teachers incorporated the events at Phillips 66 into their curriculum, using it as a real-life example to drive home the importance of safety awareness. Students learned about different types of hazards, risk assessment, and emergency preparedness. They participated in drills and simulations, practicing how to respond effectively in various emergency situations. Field trips to local fire stations and emergency response centers provided students with first-hand insights into the critical role these professionals play in keeping the community safe. But safety education wasn't confined to the classroom. Schools organized safety fairs and awareness campaigns involving parents and the wider community. These events featured interactive exhibits, demonstrations, and guest speakers, all aimed at promoting a culture of safety both at home and in the community. The initiative to integrate safety education into the school curriculum had a profound impact on the community as a whole. It wasn't just about protecting the children, it was about empowering them to become ambassadors of safety, spreading awareness and influencing positive change within their families and beyond. The explosion at Phillips 66 sent shockwaves through the business community of Pasadena. It was a wake-up call, forcing businesses to take a hard look at their own safety protocols and make significant changes. Local businesses, both large and small, recognized their responsibility in creating a safer environment for their employees and the community. They began to view safety not just as a regulatory requirement, but as an integral part of their operations and a moral obligation. Companies invested in upgrading their facilities, implementing stricter safety protocols, and providing comprehensive safety training for their employees. Regular safety audits and inspections became the norm, with businesses proactively identifying and addressing potential hazards. There was a shift from a reactive approach to safety, where measures were taken after an incident, to a proactive approach, where the focus was on preventing incidents from happening in the first place. Businesses sought out expert guidance, consulting with safety professionals to review their operations and implement best practices. They recognized that investing in safety wasn't just good for their employees and the community, it was good for business. A safe work environment led to increased productivity, reduced downtime, and a more engaged and motivated workforce. Collaboration became key. Businesses started sharing best practices and lessons learned, recognizing that a safer Pasadena benefited everyone. This spirit of cooperation extended beyond the city limits, with Pasadena businesses becoming leaders in promoting safety standards and practices within their respective industries. The tragedy at Phillips 66 had a profound impact on the business landscape of Pasadena. It spurred a culture of safety consciousness that extended from the boardroom to the shop floor. Businesses embraced their role as responsible corporate citizens, recognizing that their commitment to safety was not just about protecting their bottom line, but about safeguarding the well-being of their employees, their community, and their future.